They say that life sucks, but we have good news traveled fast. A show that brings you daily stories of positive impact from all over the world. We're highlighting startups, policies, and badass activism. Here's today's story. So, hi Celeste.
Hi,
How you
Lala.
doing today? It's Thursday.
No,
It's
I'm great. I'm
Thursday.
great.
How you feeling?
Thursday.
Have you had breakfast?
No.
You should have breakfast.
Coffee.
And stop binging coffee. No, coffee is not
All
breakfast.
right.
But now, do you recall how yesterday we were saying it is the moment for climate tech?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not only true for startups, as new funds appear to make this climate tech party a lot more merrier.
Okay.
I talked about one a bunch of like on Tuesday, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Climentum Capital emerged at the beginning of July, announcing the first close of its inaugural 150 million euro fund, which will focus on reducing CO2 emissions and accelerating Europe's green transition. I love being green. I am
Yes.
the Grinch, the green.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Climentum's making sustainable investments and carbon emission reduction a core investment objective, pretty much, because if not, we will, in the process, it gives the funds backers access to the relevant data they need to report on their own ESG targets. That's environmental, social, and governance targets. The VC spread across three neuralgic points for climate tech in Europe: Sweden, Denmark, and Germany. That's that's DSG. Oh, I thought it would be ESG, like environmental, social, and governance. Anyway, three startup hubs where there's a disproportionate amount of climate tech startupism, making it clear that their green goal is serious and not just another case of greenwashing. I mean, Sweden has always been reputable for like having zero waste. Like that was their thing. But now they're like even more aggressive, which is awesome. In the long term, Climentum's looking to make some 25 investments across Europe, from a late seed stage to Series A, with individual figures ranging from around some 1 million to 5 million euros. The 6 core focus categories that Climentum will target for reducing CO2 will be next-gen renewables, food and agriculture, industry and manufacturing, buildings and architecture, transportation and mobility, and waste and materials. That means they'll target me because I'm waste and materials. No, I'm kidding. Here's something you don't see every day. The climate tech VC will not only measure its success by how much return of capital it gets, like all of them do, but also by how big of an impact their investments have on their climate
That should
goals.
be the real measurement.
I want to see how they'll measure that. Yeah, I want to see how they'll quantify that,
Yeah.
I'm an engineer. Ha ha ha. I will always take my chance to say it. I'm kidding. When everything is thrown together in a giant melting pot, it seems clear now that it's as good a time as there ever has been for climate tech startups to flourish. There is demand from consumers and corporations alike, while governments are cooking up policies that make society-wide green philosophies much more than a nice to have. Any business that wants to function in today's world needs to take its climate responsibilities seriously. And before I comment with Celeste, that goes out to you guys. If you are thinking about some climate positive, helping the world business, you should begin immediately and stop. And that goes out to me too, 'cause,
don't wait for anything. Just start now.
Today. You don't necessarily need to quit your day job, but like you can start today.
No, also if you want to quit your day job.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to quit, that's fine. Take risks, and maybe to push you, maybe
we've
the
done
hunger and the fear, the fear and the panic will push you to make it work because you have to. So yeah. I mean, I support that. Please take those risks, build that business. There's funding everywhere, and there are people ready to mentor you. Blah blah blah.
Thank you.
Any comments, Celeste?
Actually, go do this right now. Not just and also listen to Wallo. He's an engineer. That's my comment. He would know.
Yes. Always listen to Wallo. Okay, guys, have a wonderful Thursday and enjoy your day. Bye. This is Good News Traveled Fast.
Bye. I hope you enjoyed this episode. There will be more great news tomorrow. Good News Travel Fast is a news podcast serving positivity and laughter in daily doses. Oh, but we don't have episodes on the weekends. We actually have to sleep. Don't forget to subscribe and rate us on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you listen to podcasts. This podcast was produced by Matthias Rosenberg, creative direction by Josefina Cordova, scripted by Cecilia Mira, and hosted by Wallo Lapiju and Celeste Bono. That's me. The show was supported by Athyna. Hire, manage, and retain world-class global talent at Athyna.com. A brilliant startup like yours needs the best of the best on your team. Are you taking advantage of global talent? Level up your team for more success for only 33% of your usual hiring costs. Go to Athyna.com right now to learn more. That's Athyna.com.